You are house hunting right now. Beware, because not every home that looks dream-worthy is worth buying. Some homes are ticking time bombs, and you want to avoid these at all costs. My name is Nigel Wingates with Coldwell Banker American Homes. I'm a New York realtor, and I am here today to help you to avoid buying the wrong house. I'm going to share the types of homes you should almost always steer clear of, what the hidden risks are, and how to spot the warning signs before you get stuck. Also, if you need a realtor in New York, okay, you can reach out using my info. It's down in the description below. And if you also need a trusted agent in another state, I can also refer someone to you by using that link down below. So let's dive in. First, avoid buying homes over 100 years old without doing some deep due diligence. Okay, yes, vintage charm is great, but these homes often carry decades old plumbing, okay, lead, galvanized pipes, outdated wiring such as knob and tube, cloth insulation, foundations that shifted, roof structures no longer up to modern code, and hidden issues like paint, asbestos, insulation, and flooring. Okay, all of these can cost tens of thousands of dollars to fix, sometimes even more, depending on the city that you're in. Okay, also on permits and as well as how much the local contractors are going to be charging you. Okay, so second, beware of homes in flood zones or with a history of intrusion. Okay, even if the house was never flooded, floodplains are changing thanks to climate shifts. Okay, insurance in those zones can be astronomically high, sometimes almost as much debt as your mortgage. Okay, also water damage effects such as foundation erosion, mold behind walls, moisture issues under floors. Okay, these show up later and can completely just destroy and ravage resale value. Okay, third, do not buy a house with an underground oil tank or even one that used to have one that wasn't properly decommissioned. Okay, these tanks can corrode, leak into soil, contaminate groundwater, and inevitably they become legal or environmental liabilities. So cleanups, such as soil remediation, can cost a fortune. Okay, many insurers balk at covering properties with this risk. Always check the records. Hire environmental inspections. Require soil tests. Demand documentation of remedy or removal. All right. Fourth, skip homes that have been flipped quickly by LLCs or investors who did cosmetic fixes only. Okay. Many flips look great on social media or in listing photos, but corners get cut, shoddy foundations, cheap windows, invisible water damage, insulation missing, or substandard hidden mold. Okay, what the eye sees often, such as paint, fixtures, maybe new flooring, but what you feel later is constant repair. So don't let your eyes deceive you. Okay. Fifth is going to be to steer clear of homes with over personalized or extreme custom features. Okay, think huge built-in aquariums, overly, just crazy thematic man caves, secret compartments, custom stained glass in every window, etc. These features are expensive to maintain, expensive to remove or adapt, and often alienate future buyers. What appeals to you may repel them. So when selling custom, that equals lower appealing market, more time to sell, and ultimately a lower price and less money in your pocket. And who wants that? Okay. 6, be careful of homes that can sit vacant for long periods or have inconsistent ownership history. Big one. If a home was empty, neglected, or flipped multiple times, that's a red flag. Okay, neglect accelerates deterioration. Okay, pests, rot, roof leaks, broken HVAC, moisture, maybe even code violations. It may look okay superficially, but the maintenance history will show where the hidden costs will lie. Okay, we don't want more costs. 7, avoid homes with complicated lot constraints or zoning issues. If a property has weird easements, unclear boundaries, part of the land and wetlands, weird setbacks, or non-conforming uses, that can become a headache for permitting for additions or even a fine. Okay, sometimes what you think is your yard isn't usable legally. All right, so always check local zoning regulations, boundary surveys, and potential future developments around you. All right, very, very important to understand. Next is going to be eighth, okay? Homes with major structural issues or those with deferred maintenance so bad that many systems are 30 plus years old, okay? Roofs past lifespan, failing HVAC systems, old sewer lines, failing foundations, sagging floors. These are not cosmetic fixes. They cost huge sums. Okay, so have a home inspection. Always get the home inspection. Structural engineer if needed. Know what needs replacing now versus later. Okay, factor that into your offer. All right. Ninth, avoid homes in very remote or hard to access locations unless you really want that trade-off. Okay, so things like long, poorly maintained roads, no public utilities, significant travel distance for basic services. These are hidden costs. Okay, so this adds into your transport, your infrastructure, things like snow removal, water waste issues. Resale also slows when location makes daily life changing. So think about those little things that add up. Okay. 10th, homes in neighborhoods with declining or unstable value trends. Neighboring vacant homes, high crime rates increasing, neighborhood services being removed, school quality falling, major upcoming undesirable developments, okay, such as industrial or high traffic roads, or even rezoning that may lead to unwanted land use. The house could be great, but if the area is on a downward slope, your investment in this property may depress, right? So keep that in mind. Okay, so now let's go through some practical tips so you don't fall for these traps. Okay, number one, get a full home inspection. Number one. Not just basic, okay, but including structural, roofing, plumbing, and environmental if needed. Okay, ask for seller disclosure documents, history of renovation, and permits. Check local records for oil tanks or flood maps. Have a trusted agent that you can lean on who's familiar with both the region and the local building codes. Okay, walk the property multiple times. See it in the rain if possible, at different days, at different times of the day if possible, to catch issues like drainage or noise or light issues. So if you find a home that you like and it has one or two of these red flags, use them as negotiation tools. Get quotes for fixes. Ask sellers to cover some costs or credits, or insist the issue is remedied before closing. Okay, sometimes walking away is better than buying regret. So if you need help evaluating a house in New York, or you want someone to give you honest feedback about a property that you're considering, reach out with my information in the description. If you're out of state, I can connect you with the trusted local realtor who does this work all the time. So if this video helped you, do me a favor, hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss future videos. Drop a comment telling me which red flag scares you the most, or share stories of houses that looked amazing to you but turned out absolutely terrible. Okay, hope you don't go through this. So thanks for watching, and good luck on finding a home that is beautiful, durable, and good luck on finding that dream home. Hope you have a great day.